What's poppin', Cougs? Welcome back to another episode of Coug on the Clock. I am your host. I forgot my name for a second. It's been a long day. Alexander Huddleston. And this is, real quick, introduce yourself.
I'm Diego Moctezuma. Man, I'm just happy to be here. First time being on Coug on the Clock, so let's go. Can't thank you enough.
Of course, man. Diego is one of our new assistant producers. You saw Eric on last episode with Fish. Here's the rest of the team that provides Coug on the Clock for you guys. But anyways, we have a couple topics to talk about. We have WSU Football, WSU Volleyball, a little story about a basketball player that's been working his butt off for the last few years, and then some NFL news. So with that, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the show. All right, first topic, we got WSU Football. Coming off a loss against Oregon. It's tough loss.
Heartbreaking, man.
Heartbreaking.
Really tough.
But Fish talked about this already, but we're going to preview the homecoming game Saturday or tomorrow, whenever I decide to get this episode out. Looking for redemption against Cal,
Yeah.
the Golden Bears.
Second Pac-12 opponent, Cal Golden Bears, man. They look to bounce back from this tough loss against number 13 Oregon. Both teams are 3-1, and they have quite the history, don't they? Huh?
They do, but 3-1. I feel like WSU has this game in the bag, honestly.
Yeah.
So Cal, I looked into the Cal schedule. Cal is gone 3-1. Yes. So have we. We've played Idaho, not a strong opponent. We played Wisconsin. We beat Wisconsin. That was our prove-it game.
Tough team.
We came in.
Tough
We beat
team.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Then we played Colorado State. Again, not a tough opponent, but still, an opponent. And then Oregon, we were, 2 minutes away from winning that game.
And
Cal,
it looked like we had them on the ropes.
we
game.
did the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. And then Cal has had honestly a weak schedule. Their prove-it game was Notre Dame, and they lost. They lost Notre Dame, who is very underwhelming this year. So honestly, I don't see us losing this game. Knock on wood, but
it's clear it's going to be very contested, very close game, very important. As you know, we get into the Pac-12 conference here, but I say the Cougs steal the show. I say they take it for sure.
I think so too, honestly.
Let's go.
Cal, I'd say a player to watch out for. I will say their main threat is their running back, Jaden Ott. He's definitely their guy. He averages 115 yards per game. However, with 463 yards on the season so far, 4 weeks in, 274 of those came from the game against University of Arizona. It's personal.
Yeah.
And we all know what that means. But yeah, honestly, I don't see Cal taking this game. I really don't. Like, the stats don't scare me at all. Cal has 9 sacks total. WSU has 15, and Cal has played teams that are very weak, and they should be getting statistically, they should on paper have more sacks than us, only because of their schedule.
Yeah.
And they don't. So I'm not worried about this game at all. Happy homecoming, Cougs. Hope you enjoy this hopeful blowout. What's your score prediction? What do you think?
I said Cougs 31-24.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a score fest. If we could get some good connection between our receivers, I like Fishel a lot. Undersized, but they got that connection. So I think we'll get some touchdowns in for sure. Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, real quick, I'll just say thank you, Fish, for the timer. This chair is so squeaky. I hope you can probably hear this, how squeaky this chair is. Squeak. I'm going to say 35-14.
Okay.
I think our defense is going to come in.
Lockdown. I love it, yeah.
And want redemption. We're going to move on. We're going to go to WSU Volleyball. You ready?
Perfect, yeah.
Let's do it. WSU Volleyball, 9-4 overall right now, 1-1 in conference. All 4 of those losses, though, on the overall record, were from ranked teams, one of them being UW. That's not what we love to see, but
at all.
So far that's above 500. That's pretty good. We're winning. We're winning games.
And especially after losing 3 tough games in a row, it's a solid team. They're 9-4 right now, I believe, and I think they're gonna look to win against USC. I mean, sorry, they just took down USC.
Yeah. Yes. They have one more ranked team in their schedule. It's gonna be Stanford, and they play them twice this year. After that game, and then UW one more time for the Apple Cup, of course, at the end of the season. But so far for the season, some of their leading players on offense. You have Laura Janssen, is definitely their highlight offensive player. Leads the team with 173 points and 154 kills. For all you volleyball fans out there, you know that's a really, really big number. Yeah.
Let's look at their next opponent, right? They got Cal Berkeley coming up.
Yeah. We're back to Cal. We're beating them. All right.
I mean, we've won four consecutive matches against them, man. Have you not dropped a set to the Bears since a 5-set loss back in 2019? So.
Oh, that's 2019 BC, man. 2019 before COVID.
But check this out, though. They're a perfect 8-0 against unranked teams this season heading into this game. So I think it's looking good for us.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope so, honestly. I'm excited, honestly, for the University of Oregon game. We're taking on other than University of Washington, I think this is our second closest rivalry, only because Hannah Pukis is making her return to the Palouse from Oregon to here because she transferred last season from us to Oregon. So now it's a bad blood. I hope it's not like super bad blood, but it's not the best of blood. It's not B positive. That was a bad joke. So yeah, I think University of Oregon will be a really good game, especially against Hannah and her former teammates. I will say U of O did beat Stanford, who we're about to play soon. So that, I mean, if we could beat Stanford, I think then we do have, like a, I don't want to say a chance. I'm like a story. Like, hey, we're able to play you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. And going back to that, that's just a crazy stat though. We got 20 straight wins against unranked opponents going
WSU?
back to the last season. Yeah.
WSU? Wow. All right.
Nuts, huh?
That's exciting. Yeah, no, our volleyball program is fantastic.
Yeah, they're looking really good.
I'm excited. Thank you, honestly. Appreciate you so much. Yeah. All right. On to our next topic, LeAngelo Ball.
Shoo, Ball brothers. Love it.
The middle child, QJ Cole, middle child, Q it. He's finally made it to the NBA. He achieved his every little basketball player kid's dreams of playing in the NBA.
And all three of them are in there now.
All three of them.
All three.
Lonzo started back in 2017, second overall to the Lakers, then short stint with the Pelicans, now the Bulls in this offseason. LaMelo, 2020.
First time All-Star, man.
He's good.
Yeah, he's him.
He's him. He's him. Q.
No, it was so deserving, man. That's really deserving for him. He was on that summer league roster last year for them, and he made some noise. So I don't know. Maybe it was the inconsistency. I don't know. But it seems like he's been working his butt off. So hopefully that goes good for him.
Do you know what position he's going to be playing?
LeAngelo?
Yeah.
Shooting guard, I believe.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Little story for those who don't know the story of LeAngelo Ball. Back in, I believe it was 2017, 2018, he was arrested in China for shoplifting with two of his other teammates at UCLA, and was suspended indefinitely from the UCLA basketball team. So his dad, LeVar, who
everybody loves LeVar.
I feel like
That's a very controversial man right there.
For real, I don't. I think I don't know how I feel about him. Like, I never really liked him. I just thought he was kind of annoying. Like, he was.
Yeah, but I mean, just as a father standpoint, though, like, I mean, he has his hopes for his kids to be the best ever. I mean, what else could you want as a kid?
I'm not saying he's a bad dad. I think it's I just think he brings the wrong attention.
Right.
Like he's wanting his kids to be these stars, but I feel like his presence is hurting them a little bit, just a little bit.
Maybe, yeah.
But LeAngelo, after the suspension, his dad pulled him out of UCLA. He went to play in Lithuania for a team, Prene. I didn't brush up on my foreign language before the show. Played for them with his little brother LaMelo. And then went to the Los Angeles Ballers, which you could guess LeVar made a basketball league because his sons weren't being accepted. Then went to OKC Blue for one game, and then COVID struck, and then didn't have another chance at basketball for a while. Went to the Pistons training camp, nothing, didn't happen. Worked out with the Hornets last year, didn't make the team, but he did get signed to the summer league, the Greensboro Swarm, and then played this last season with the G League team, and then now he's here. He's finally made it. So.
Yeah. Awesome, man. I'm happy for him, man.
For real. No, it's
family too.
It's the adversity that he's gone against and keep fighting for his dream. Like, it's really cool. Right. I don't condone the shoplifting, but like at the same time, like, learn from your mistakes. But like congratulations, you did it. You made it. Go you. Honestly. Any other notes on that?
I think we got all about it. Got all of it. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. Woo, last topic. You guys ready? You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm
NFL.
Ready. NFL. Super Bowl halftime was announced. Also, by the way, it's not Pepsi anymore. I just realized. I learned that today. It's no longer Pepsi. It's Apple Music. The
Really?
Apple Music halftime show. Yeah. It's
I
Rihanna.
like that better. I like that better. Sorry.
I don't know. I like
Never
the
been
Pepsi.
a fan of Pepsi.
Actually, yeah, I like Coke more than Pepsi. Coke's better.
Yeah. So how do we feel about that? The Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl, so for those of you who don't know, the Pro Bowl, they've decided to change this year. Instead of a game, which they've had a Pro Bowl game since 1970, since the league merger of the AFL and the NFL. They've had a game since 1970, and it's been iconic until 2013, and they did this weird like draft thing. It was like this fantasy team, which was kind of cool at first, but then it's like it wasn't like the AFC, like it wasn't the rivalry. It wasn't really fun. They did that for 4 years, and then they went back to the regular AFC versus NFC game. But they changed it from the Pro Bowl game to now it's going to be a week-long week of, what's the word? Competitions. Thank you, Fish.
So I believe the competition is still the same. It's just the new format that highlights flag football.
Yeah, it's flag football. That's the game.
Instead of a real full contact, full speed football game. So I mean, how do we feel about that? I think it's good in the perspective that no risks are involved with that. I feel like what I mean. Nobody gets injured.
Yeah,
maybe smart.
No, I agree. Honestly, there hasn't been any major injuries for a very long time, but it is safer. With the concussions and everything, with minor little injuries that like little like just you could be walking. Like we saw last week, the Giants Cowboys game. Sterling Shepard was jogging, and his ACL snapped. Like it was like it's like it could be anything. So honestly, this kind of eliminates not all the physicality, but like a lot of the dangerous aspects of football. Eliminates from the offseason. It's great. I mean, the only notable injury that I found was a running back for the Patriots back in 1998. He was a rookie. He was going to be like the next big thing. He was the next Curtis Martin. Career-changing knee injury in the Pro Bowl, and played with the Patriots another year or two, and then bounced around to different teams, and then went to the CFL, and then we never heard from him again. That was Robert Edwards, by the way. But there hasn't been a serious injury since. So I feel like, yes, it is safer, but at the same time, players know that it's the Pro Bowl. It's not, we're not playing for the Super Bowl. It's not a big deal. You watch J.J. Watt. He would literally grab the quarterback and kind of pick him up and like fall backwards. Like he wasn't even like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean that's kind of the update on that. But that's it for main topics. How many birthdays?
Birthdays we got going on.
So this is the birthdays for the weekend of. What is the weekend of? It is the 30th, September 30th to October 2nd. All right. In order. First birthday. Happy birthday to former president. I can't remember if it was the 90s or the 80s. Jimmy Carter. It was his birthday, or it is his birthday. Salute. Brie Larson. Captain Marvel. Nope. All right. This one's from my mom, Julie Andrews. Do you know who that is?
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. No? Fish, do you know who Julie Andrews is?
I don't believe so.
She played Mary Poppins.
Oh.
Yeah, she was Mary Poppins, and she was also in Princess Diaries. I don't know. She was like the queen in that. I'm gonna stop talking. Also, happy birthday to Zach Galifianakis. What? Oh, sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Which one is he?
The guy with the
No
hair and
way.
the baby. Yeah, it's his.
He's in The Office too, right?
No.
No way.
Was
That's
he
the guy,
not?
right?
Who are we thinking of? No, you're thinking of Andy from The Office.
Yeah.
No. No, I know. But Zach Galifianakis is the one with the baby. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Happy birthday also to Jacob Sartorius. All my Gen Zers and maybe millennials know who that is. You don't know who Jacob Sartorius? No, I know who he is. Oh, okay, you do know. You're just shaking your head.
Got some big ones.
The next two are pretty crazy. Happy birthday to Gandhi, Mahatma.
Wow.
All right. Also, final birthday. I didn't even know how do they keep track of this? King Richard III.
Oh man.
Back in
What the?
How do you keep track of that? What is? I went to celebrity birthdays and King Richard III came up. I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Happy birthday, King Richard. Anyways, that's all we have for birthdays. Happy birthday, everybody. On this list and not on the list. I know you're watching at home. If it's your birthday this weekend, happy birthday. Celebrate safely and responsibly. Yeah, that's the word. Responsibly. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you go follow us on all of our social media accounts on Twitter, Wazzu Sports Net, Instagram, Wazzu Sports Network. We're building a TikTok currently, but it's not done yet. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at Cable 8 to watch all of our WSN shows and more, because there's a bunch of great TV shows coming out soon. Also, check out the merch store. There's a lot of shameless plugs at the end of this episode. I'm running out of breath. The link in our Instagram goes straight to our merch store. It'll also be in the description below this video. Check it out. Go buy a Coug on the Clock t-shirt, a Coug on the Clock hoodie, a baseball cap. We have baby clothes. Just saying. Anything you want. I think we even have a teddy bear. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you guys next time on Coug on the Clock. Alex is signing out.